I'm Jackie Coe, Superintendent of SAU 24. I'm here with Dawn Spring, who is a teacher at Ware Middle School and also the president of WEA, Ware Education Association.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for the invite.
Thank you. So we had our negotiations this year, and they were a little different than negotiations I've been part of in the past.
They were different than negotiations I've been part of in the past as well. This is the first time that I can remember where the WEA and the school board came to the table with a common goal of we need to fix the salary.
I think what went into that as far as, because like you, I think often the teachers have one set of priorities and the school board has a different set of priorities. Obviously, both want to move the district forward. But in the conversations we were having around, a lot of it came down to retention. And so if our goal is to improve student outcomes, how do we do that without retaining teachers? And what we were finding in 2021, we hired 18 teachers and did the whole onboarding process for 18 teachers. None of those teachers are here right now. The folks we lost in June to other districts, all of them had more than 5 years experience. Can you talk a little bit about the impact in your classroom as a veteran teacher of having so much turnover?
So the impact on the veteran teachers that are there, these teachers that we're hiring are amazing people. They're full of energy, they're full of enthusiasm, and they're happy to be there and they want to do well. But there's a lot that they don't know: classroom management, Power School, and Canvas, and there's just so much that they don't know that it takes a lot of the veteran teachers' time to help them with that. Me personally, I give up, at least one day of my prep a week in order to help usually more, in several afternoons, which creates a challenge for those teachers that are helping to do our job well, because we're so stretched so thin in helping. We want to. Right. We want to help, right, because we're happy they're there. But they need more support, and that is a bit of a tax on us.
Yeah. And I think it's about half of the people we hired this year in Ware are not certified, so they're part of that certification process, which also calls on the teachers, the veteran teachers in the building, to support them in that.
They need a little bit more.
Yep.
In the area of classroom management and just the sheer volume of paperwork that we have to do now. So they require a little more.
So we negotiated and came, and it's a large warrant article.
It is.
And where does that put us as far as salaries with we're trying to be competitive? Where does this agreement put us?
So I think it doesn't put us on even ground with local communities, with our surrounding communities, but it gets us close enough where people will stay, because the people that stay in Ware stay because of the people, right? Like, nobody wants to leave. People are devastated that they leave, but when they're faced with a $20,000 raise, it's hard to turn that down. So we lose people that don't want to leave because of that, and they stay because we have amazing staff. I've been there for 23 years, right? There's been a lot of times where I think, I could go somewhere else, but the staff, and the kids, and it's a good place to work, and it's just devastating that we lose so many good teachers to surrounding districts. Like, it is devastating for us.
I get thanks for training them from my colleagues. But this idea that we didn't go into this negotiation wanting to be at the top of the salary scale.
No.
What we're looking for is really to stop the hemorrhage.
Yeah, it makes it hard when we're understaffed. This year one of my colleagues has a class of 27 in a science class, which makes it hard.
Because what we're seeing is that we have an opening, or we have multiple openings, and we're not getting applications, or we're getting one application, or we're getting an application from people who it would take an awful lot to get them certified.
Yep.
Well, thank you for coming to talk to me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.